It's match day. The mighty Red Devils are in action against the Scum, Merseyside Reds, Liverpool. You know how it is, man. This is a big one. The biggest fixture in the UK. I mean, no one can dispute that. What? Don't tell me about North London derby, please, man. I know the old fam, but please, it's now like the new fam because there's a new team there. But anyway, man, this is a massive fixture. The mighty Red Devils are in action versus Liverpool. Yeah, man. Obviously, we're expecting a win. I mean, if you're a Manchester United fan going into this fixture and you're not expecting a win, what are you saying? What are you thinking? Like, what is your thought process? I'd be crazy to be going into this fixture without thinking of a win. Yeah, man, but previously, between these two managers, Arne Slot and Eric Ten Hag, both managers obviously have a history. They face each other in the Eredivisie before, and they faced each other 4 times. And while Arne Slot was as a Alkmaar manager, he beat Eric Ten Hag, and then he also beat Eric Ten Hag while he was Feyenoord manager. So he's won like half of those fixtures. However, Ten Hag also has won half of the other fixtures. So Ten Hag won 2 fixtures. He was Ajax manager, obviously, and Arne Slot at the time was Feyenoord manager. We all know, and I wouldn't say we all know, but those who know football, those who are well in tune with the sport, they know that Feyenoord and Ajax as well, they have a great derby against each other. I think it's called the Classic, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, but yeah, it's a great derby there, and yeah. So these two managers, they got a history against each other, and the fixtures against each other are quite tight, and we can't really predict this one. It's unpredictable. Even I'm going into this fixture not that confident. Liverpool currently are on great form, a great deal of form. I won't lie. They have Salah obviously has started off well. Luis Diaz, he seems to be on form. He started out decently. They're benching Darwin Núñez, so yeah, no one is gonna be hitting the post. But yeah, man. Diogo Jota is also looking quite dangerous, obviously, and yeah. So we're going into this fixture on the back of a loss versus Brighton, but obviously in our opening fixture we played against Fulham at home. Blockbuster FC, we started the proceedings of the Premier League. We were the premier. It started off with us. That's how it is. That's us. That's Manchester United. If you hate, you hate. Whatever. But yeah, we started off the Premier League and we won that game 1-0 thanks to a Joshua Zexi goal in the 87th minute. I think he came on around the 61st minute for Mason Mount, and yeah, the goal was assisted by Garnacho. He got that toe poke, boom, and he went and celebrated. Lovely. But yeah, man, in that game we had about 14 shots at goal. We had 14 shots at goal and 5 of them on target. And yeah, we won on possessional stats, which was quite rare last season. I mean, we all know last season but what happened. And also what was quite fascinating is that Fulham only had 2 shots on target, and all shots were from outside box. And yeah, most of the rest of their shots are like overall shots that they had were 10 shots. Yeah, 10 shots at goal. So, but 3 offsides. I know it's probably like I'm gonna sound like I'm being harsh. 3 offsides in this game, but it's a recurring theme going on to the next game versus into the next our second fixture versus Brighton. There were three offsides for us. Fulham just had one offside, and we also missed four big chances. Our XG was at 2.43. So there was something positive there, but these offsides and the big chances that we're missing, this is quite worrying. Okay, there's something wrong in our attacking patterns. Obviously, we started off with Mason Mount and Bruno as like the two false nines. I don't know if that is, but yeah, that's what we are saying. I don't know if, we're calling it that. So we started off with them, and Bruno missed the two big chances in the first half as Fulham. He did raise his hand up and said, he could have done better. He could have been more clinical. We need to be more clinical. Even going into the game versus Brighton, Brighton at the Amex, we I don't know. We just switch off. Things go wrong. We had two big missed chances there as well that game, 1.43 in XG, but they beat us on XG, Brighton. They also missed two big chances, and we had 11 total shots. So even in this game, there were some positives, and from our shots, there were 4 on target, and we also won on possession somehow by the end of the game. But like I said, offsides, 6 offsides. Brighton had 0 offsides. So our opponents in the last 2 games had a combined 1 offside. Fulham had 1 offside. So we had a combined 9 offsides. So there's something wrong with our shape in the attack in front. So Erik ten Hag needs to work on this in this game versus Liverpool. In this upcoming game, we need to work on that attack in front. I need to see in this game, please, man. Amad needs to step up in this game. Like, I love the fact that he scored versus Brighton. Like, it was a lovely goal, but he needs to make better decisions. But second half, he was great in that Brighton game. But in the first half, he was switched up a bit. There were some passes he delayed. There was one he delayed towards Rashford there, and obviously Rashford as well. He's been off. His pace is off. I don't know what to say about Rashford that is good right now. I'm not being harsh or anything. I think for this game he should be benched. I need to see Amad on the right. I need to see Garnacho on the left. And the issue of defense, okay? I don't want to see substituting defenders on and off, too much, So I want to see De Ligt starting in this game. That second goal that we conceded, terrible defend. That first goal we conceded, terrible defending. Maguire, I don't know what was going on. Or the people switched off, and Casemiro also switched off. Obviously, if I had it, ideally I would start Ugarte, but we can't start him. He probably won't start. So I want to see De Ligt start in this game. Obviously, it's probably gonna be the same back four. Besides, I want to see De Ligt in there besides Maguire. So De Ligt and Martinez partnership, and yeah, man, we need to take it, and we need to. I don't want to see that that goal we considered versus Welbeck was reminiscent of last season. Both goals that we considered Brighton were reminiscent of last season. We need to avoid those sort of moments. Liverpool are clinical, and like I said, these two managers, it's tight between the two of them. I don't know who's gonna edge it, but whatever, it's possible. Last season we ended Jürgen, Norbert, Klopp's Emirates FA Cup career. We dented their league hopes. Twice we took points from them. They dropped 2 points twice, 4 points, whatever. We can do it. Glory, Man United. We gotta go into this game believing. Erik ten Hag, please start off Joshua Zirkzee up front, bench Rashford, start Garnacho. Zirkzee has to start because Mason Mount is not here. Mason Mount is injured. No choice. You have to start Zirkzee. Zirkzee needs to these players now. They're matched up. Start Garnacho. Garnacho's matched up. De Ligt is matched up. The lift is messed up. Glory, glory, Man United. Let's go.